Yo, hi, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Deborah. I make lifestyle videos here on YouTube. And today I thought I would just kind of start off the vlog. Well, no, I'm not starting off the vlog. I'm making like a reset video because I've been struggling, y'all. I really have been struggling in very important aspects of my life in terms of like certain habits and routines that help with my wellness and make me feel good. So for the month of August, I've just been really off my ish. You know, I was traveling for a while, for a few days. I think for the month of August, I've probably been home maybe in its entirety, like a week and a half. So I've been traveling around. Okay, no, that's not true. I mean, okay, I've been in my home or in my space for more than a week and a half, but I've just been doing more things that have been out of the ordinary for me. So I was traveling for a few days in the middle of August, then I visited family for a few more days, and then the following week my friends came and visited for a few days with me, and we had I participated in their sort of staycation. So all of that to say is I'm finding that I've been really out of my routine. I haven't been to the gym. I think in total this month I've probably been to the gym maybe a handful of times, and I haven't been eating as well as I could, and I'm just feeling like my routines are off, my healthy routines are off. So this reset video is sort of a way to just kind of help me get back towards that. You know, especially in terms of the gym, I really want to reframe my mindset when it comes to the gym. I don't want it to be something, I mean, yeah, the gym can be beneficial to make me feel good in the moment, but I really want to do it just thinking of my future self, because when I'm 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, you know, I want to be sprightly, I want to be healthy in my body, and I feel like now is the time to start, you know, developing those habits and routines. And I've just been struggling really waking up in the morning and getting going and getting dressed for the gym. So I need to stop looking to motivation, because there are days when I'm like really motivated and I get up and I do it, but then other days I don't. And then when it comes to eating, I have eaten out so much this month, and I'm not even in any way feeling guilty about it. I haven't just been doing my best when it comes to eating. So yeah, so this video is really just sort of a reset to get back to my routines. And I'm also taking the opportunity to do this video now do this reset now because it's coming to the end of August. So I'm also going to be reviewing my August goals, setting goals for September, going through my finances is sort of wrapping up, and consolidating my expenses and whatever, and revenues and incomes for August, setting budget targets for September as well. So that's really what I am trying to prioritize today and tomorrow. And then part of this reset routine is also going to include me cleaning up my physical space. I'm very good at keeping my physical space tidy, so I don't feel like I need to do like a lot of cleaning, but I tend to clean my apartment every Sunday anyway, so I'm just going to be doing that. It just puts me in good shape for the new week. But right now what I want to do is create a grocery list. Okay, so I got my grocery list prepared. I don't have a ton on here, so I want some juice, I want some mini red bell peppers, I've got some kale and radishes, Biscoff cookies, I got some frozen fruit, toilet paper, plantains, onions. I'm gonna put an asterisk. I'm just gonna check my pantry just to make sure that I already have one. If I do, then I won't buy more. And then tofu to go into my curry as well. So this is my list. Let's get going. god, I'm already tired and it's not even 11 a.m. yet. But I just made myself a cup of coffee. Look at the froth. I can't show you, hold on. Look at the froth on this. So good, so good. I made like a pumpkin spice latte, and the pumpkin spice really is me putting pumpkin spice mix in like the coffee grinds before, like when I'm like making the coffee in the coffee machine. But anyway, hi, so it is Sunday. Sorry if you can hear any background noise. I'm currently doing laundry, so we're just gonna deal with it. It's a small apartment, so I can't run away from it. But right now I'm just sat at my my counter, my island, everything, and I want to go through all of my August goals just to see, tick off everything I've whatchamacallit, I've accomplished in the month, and just and then just figure out what I want my September goals to look like. Okay, so my camera stopped recording because I ran out of memory on my memory card, so I don't remember what I was saying. But anyway, I think I was saying that I'm not going to share exactly what my goals are, or like the goals that I have, like every single thing, because they're kind of personal. So the ones that I feel like, or you know, not that serious or not that personal to me, I will share them. So right now I'm just gonna take some time to just go through my goals for August, tick up the ones that I didn't meet or kind of met, and use that as a jumping board or springboard for September. Okay, so I've just gone over and reviewed my goals for August. I'll share some goals that, like a personal goal that I had. So a goal that I had for the month of August was to do like a solo picnic in a park, but I wasn't able to. Like I said, the month of August was really well, not weird, just busy. This month was more so hanging out with other people, just doing things that I needed to do but not so wanted to do. Another goal that I had was to be more mindful and spend less time on my phone. And I think the week that I was traveling, obviously because I was using the map, I was waiting at the airport, I spent way more time on my phone that week. I think my average for that week was like 6 hours a day, which is ridiculous. But like things like that, it's not normal for me to spend 6 hours on my phone. But I think one thing that I want to do for sure is for September be more specific about certain things. So for instance, for like the screen time thing, instead of just be more mindful, instead of just like a broad kind of vague goal, I'm gonna be like spend 3 hours on average per day or something. Another like a financial goal that I had was to restart monthly pre-authorized contributions to my TFSA, which is like my investing savings account, because I think for the month of July I had paused it, so I wanted to make sure that I was back into it in August. And it's always just good to have that sort of, you know, monthly sum just coming out from your checking account, and you're not having to think about it or having to, you know, say, oh, I'll put it in by myself, because I know that if I say, oh, don't worry, I'll make sure to transfer it by myself, I never will. I just spend the money. So like a business goal, let's just say YouTube and Instagram, is I wanted to gain 20 YouTube subscribers, but I did not gain 20 YouTube subscribers. I think I gained about maybe 5 new subscribers. I don't know, I haven't really checked my analytics, but and that's okay. For me, I just put out 20 because, you know what, if you don't ask, you won't receive, right? But even like 5, even 3, even 2, even 1 is 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 5 more than I had before. So I'm very thankful for the growth, even though it's not what I wrote down. I believe at some point 20 new subscribers is going to be a small number. And another goal I had was to gain more IG followers and more TikTok followers, which if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, what are you doing? Like, I'm more active on Instagram. TikTok, not so much. I probably should, but I'm also trying to just grow my follower base or whatever on those two platforms as well. And another like business goal that I had was to be more consistent on my podcast. I haven't uploaded a podcast episode since like July. I had good intentions, like I meant to, but I just did not. So September for sure, I want to really focus on the podcast and not just uploading, but also being like more active and consistent on my podcast Instagram, which I will also leave either on the screen or in the description box. So now that I've gone through this, it gives me a really good point to kind of go and plan for September. I have completed my goal setting for September. Oh my god, and I also cannot believe that it is September. Like at this point, by the time you're watching this, it's September already, but where is the year going? But anyway, I've set my goals, and I think the color for the month is purple. Look at that, purple, so pretty. I guess I could just run through like a few that I feel like, or I can share. So for like personal goals, I repeated a few from August that I feel like I didn't meet, but I think September gives me like a blank new slate to try again. So one of them is eat better, so more whole foods, less processed sugar, cooking more at home, eating out less. Actually, eating out less, because Lord knows I eat out so much. I want to go on a walk every Saturday morning. And I want to obviously reduce my screen time, and now I'm more specific. I want my daily average to be 3 hours. So yeah, that's pretty much it for like goal setting. I'm gonna just chill for a little bit right now. I think I'm gonna read a book, or maybe watch YouTube, I don't know. But later I'm also going to do my financials and clear up my financials and kind of consolidate my expenses for the month of August, see how I did, and then budget for September. So I'll see you later. Okay, so I took a little bit of a break, but now I was gonna nap actually, but I think because I drank coffee, the nap was not hitting. So at the beginning of August, I started strictly tracking all of my expenses and just making sure that I had a really detailed chart for my income streams, my budget, and my expenses. So I'm just gonna put in the last little bits of expenses for the month. I'm not going to show like what it looks like, just because to the people that can do that, that can like are comfortable enough to share their like income and their expenses, that's great. That's good for you. And you know what? I'm of the opinion that if you're willing to share what you're taking home each month and how much you're spending, you know, in general, then you should do it, because some people find it really helpful. But I guess I'm quite conservative when it comes to things like that. Not that I'm ashamed of how much I make, or I feel like I make too much or too little. I just feel like some things should be private, and finances is just one of those things that has always like been private, especially when it's like so specific like this. I don't want anyone to see how much I make or how much I spent and feel like they're doing a terrible job because they make less, or they spend more, or they're not saving enough, or whatever the situation is. It's always so, you know, personal and unique to each individual, and I just don't want to share it so I'm not sending out the wrong message, you know. So this is just like a small glance at some aspects of it. So I think I for sure went over in terms of my eating out expense, just because, like I said, I was traveling a lot and I had like a staycation and so my friends and I went out for dinner a couple of times, went out for drinks a couple of times, and actually stayed relatively lower in my alcohol budget. And I think another expense that was higher than anticipated was yeah, probably like for my hair. So yeah, even with all of that being considered, I was still like a couple $100s below my budget. I had below what I anticipated I would spend, so my actuals are slightly lower, so that's pretty good. Now for September, it's looking like we're going to be a little bit higher than August, and that's mostly because I'm planning on doing some shopping for some new gym clothes and for some work outfits for fall. I'm going to try as much as possible to thrift some of the items, but we'll see. And I'm also anticipating that my gas expense for this month is going to be higher than usual, just because I'm at the beginning. So usually in a month, if I'm not driving, if I'm really only just driving within the city, just going to work, to the gym, running errands here and there, a full tank of gas can last me like a couple weeks, so I end up gassing up just twice a month. But I am actually, for the long weekend, I'm planning on driving back to visit my mom, and that's like, for one trip, it's like almost a full tank of gas. And then I'm also planning on driving out of town at least once, just to like another wherever I feel like adventuring off to, so that might cost me a bit more in gas. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have any social plans for the month of September, so my eating out budget might be lower than what I've put in, and I don't drink. I really probably only drink when I go out, so my alcohol budget too might be lower than what I've put in. But yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's kind of higher than I would like, but again, you know, some months are higher and some months are lower, and that's just how life is, as long as I have a budget and I'm trying as much as possible to stick to it. And mind you, some of the things that I've put in here, I budgeted for them, but like I will get refunded. So for instance, I've also budgeted a certain amount for like my therapy sessions, but my insurance covers them, so technically I get paid back. And even for like prescription medication, I've budgeted a certain amount, but I will get, you know, refunded that amount. So in reality, my actuals might be significantly, well, not significantly, just slightly lower than my projections. So, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now, and I think I'm going to end the video off here. I don't know how long this video is going to be, and I'm kind of scared because I feel like I've been talking a lot, and I hope it makes sense, and I hope y'all have enjoyed watching. I hope this inspires someone out there to just not be so hard on yourself if you feel like your life is just kind of spiraling out of control. Trust me, I felt that way in August, and I knew it was coming just because I sat down at the end of July to sort of figure out, you know, what my month of August was going to be like. So planning really does empower you to gain some sort of control back in your life. So now I have a pretty good idea of what my September is going to be like. Obviously there's going to be variations, and I allow for things to change here and there, but it's always good to go into something with a plan. But that is everything that I have to share for now. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really does help me out. But that is all I have to share for today and for now, and I will see you all very soon in another video. Bye.